Hi there, this is Maneesh from PM Pulse and we bring to you yet another episode of PM Ninja video series. In this power-packed episode, we bring to you the difference between knowledge and skills. These are some of the confused terms which people end up using interchangeably, and in this video, we are going to create a clear distinction between the two. Keep watching. For some reason, the terms knowledge and skills have been used synonymously. They have been used interchangeably, which is not the case. In the real world, the difference between knowledge and skills is huge. One school of thought thinks knowledge is better than skills. There's another school of thought which thinks that having good skills beats knowledge. Well, both of them are incorrect. I'm sorry to say that. Why? Let's understand it by understanding the meaning and the distinction between the two. Let's pick up knowledge first. Knowledge basically talks about the amount of information that you have about something. It could actually come from experience. You don't have to have education. It could have come from experience. It could even come from observing others. It could be from reading books of a specific kind, which actually give you knowledge about a specific industry or a specific way of doing things. It could be anything. So knowledge could be about anything. It could be about being a great electrician or to know about electricity. It could be theoretical. It could be practical. It doesn't really matter. The point is that the knowledge can be obtained from just about anywhere. So what is the meaning of the term knowledge? Knowledge means the amount of information that you have to get something done. At least you have the know-how of doing something in a specific industry or in a specific domain. That's the meaning of the term knowledge. Now, there are a lot of people who have the knowledge in a specific industry or in a specific sports or in a specific line of business, and they may not have the skill or the ability to get things done, which is fine, which is absolutely okay, right? So that's the meaning of the term knowledge. So let's look at knowledge separately than that of skill. Skill, on the other hand, is the attributes that you have either inherent or through practice on actually getting certain things done, which means that you can be a great plumber doing a specific kind of plumbing work without having knowledge of plumbing. There are so many plumbers I know who are called as self-taught. Those are exactly fitting the description of who just worked with some people, understood how things are done, but they only do certain specific thing. They cannot really do any other thing because they don't have the knowledge. But they're very good at whatever that they do, whatever they have practiced all this time. And they're exceptional at it and they're really skilled, but in very specific things because that's what they worked on. But they don't have the knowledge. Doesn't really matter. That's the basic difference between knowledge and skills. Now, let me tell you something very interesting. A few days back, I met a kid, basically the son of one of my good friends of mine, all of 12 years of age, and he knew in absolute details the architectural flaws in the architecting or the building of the Titanic ship. Yeah, the one that sank. And he actually went on to tell me that this is the basic reason. He actually pointed it out, drew it out for me, that this is the basic reason why the Titanic kind of sank much faster than they expected. And they touted it to be unsinkable, but it sank because there were some major architectural flaws. Now, where did he get it from? Well, he went through a lot of Discovery Channel videos. He went through a lot of books. He had a whole pile of information, very pictorial books on the Titanic and its last journey. The guy had amazing information. But what I also did notice is that he had a school project in which he had to make some kind of a building for a stadium or something. And he had a very hard time just pasting 2 thermocol sheets. That's it. Why am I telling you the story? Well, that kid, actually his behavior and his knowledge actually showed the huge difference between the two. Knowledge versus skill. Now his knowledge really impressed me, but his skills did not. But it doesn't really matter because if he's not going to use the skills, it doesn't really matter. Knowledge can be achieved on anything, whether you want to use it or not. It can come in handy. It may not come in handy. That's beside the point, but that's the meaning of the term knowledge. But the skill is if the kid knew how to put all these things together and create a very nice stadium, but does not know the architectural styles of different stadium, that's okay, right? That's okay too, let's put it this way, right? So that's the difference between a skill and a knowledge. Now let's talk about the different school of thoughts which actually tend to put one or the other up on the pedestal, saying that the one is better than the other. Both of them are incorrect. The moment you have skill and knowledge marrying on a specific item, you have brilliance. But they don't have to be exactly the same people. You can have a fantastic group of skilled people and you have fantastic knowledgeable people. If they come together, they can do wonders. That is the point that you need to understand. But it does not also mean that either knowledge or skill is superior to the other. I hope I've been able to make it very clear in this particular video of PM Ninja video series about the distinction between knowledge and skill. What's the difference between skill and ability? Well, I think that's a topic for another video of PM Ninja Power Pack video series at some other time. This is Maneesh Vijay from PM Pulse, and we bring to you this Power Pack episode of PM Ninja video series. I hope you like it, and if you have any comments, if you have any suggestions or any kind of discussions you want to have, please go ahead and leave a comment. Leave a thumbs up mark if you like it, and do subscribe so that we can interact once more or many times more in the future. This is Maneesh Vijay from PM Pulse bringing to you PM Ninja video series. Keep watching. Thank you.